So that's where we're at with the big wheel kit. It lasted 2 days. Hello everybody, coming at you with all my might. It is Smite. How you guys doing today? Today behind me, we have my Yamaha yz450fx, which I put the big wheel kit on. I ran the kit for approximately 2 days. I were actually riding. When I was coming in on the Dirty Dabbers, I was coming into Lock Haven up across the Dray Bridge. And when I came to the stop sign, I went to roll forward and the bike would not move. So I looked down, I'm like, what the heck is going on? I rolled it backwards and then it broke free and rolled forward again. So when I looked down, I noticed my sprocket, yeah, I noticed my sprocket was missing a couple teeth. So I'm like, oh boy, I think my chain was too loose. You know, it got caught and started snapping teeth off. I'm like, I figured this was aluminum or something like that, because I've seen that happen with aluminum. So I was so close to the campground, I got it rolled forward and then it would start to move. But what I actually discovered upon taking it apart is this. This is what I actually discovered. So the inner part, the bearings are gone. The bearing is gone because technically speaking it's supposed to look like this. This is the spacer on the opposite side. This is the spacer where the bearing was supposed to be. So it was inside there, just rolling around inside here, just like so. And it rounded that all off. So it's supposed to have a dust seal, which that piece literally is just hunks of metal that I've seen over there. But look at that, look at the teeth. That's all like that. So when this all went all cattywampus, it started rubbing a little bit on the inside of my frame, which that's all good, it's all fine. And I actually noticed in the videos that you could hear that bearing failing. I originally thought it was this. You know, you can hear that make some noise. I thought it was that rolling around, but it turns out it must have been that bearing grinding because the bearing's gone. So as it sits right now, I'm out of commission because I need a new spacer. I'm gonna have to look, maybe get a hold of a local mechanic or something, a machinist, pardon my French, because I need a new spacer for the inside. Because this is not going to work anymore, and like you can see that it's not the original size anymore, so I'm not sure what the original size was because now it is all cobbled mess. The day after the Dirty Dabbers, which this is a month ago now, I called, it was Monday, so the Dirty Dabbers was Saturday, Sunday, the 4th and the 5th. So the 6th, I called the guy about getting a replacement, and he said, sure, I'll send it right out. I'll get it shipped out today. Well, I called the next week on Friday. I'm like, hey, dude, I don't have it. He's like, oh, I forgot to ship it. I'll get it shipped out next week. Well, next week never came, and then he went on vacation. So here we are a month later. I'm still waiting for a new jack shaft. So I did a little bit of research, and it turns out that this is a Martin DS50A14. The 14 stands for, this is a 14-2 sprocket. I looked up and I cannot find a single Martin of this particular sprocket that is hardened steel. So it turns out that this is just normal steel and it's not hardened, and that's why it looks like this. That's why all the teeth are gone. I've never seen a steel sprocket do that. I've seen aluminum sprockets do that before. And if you look at my main sprocket, this sprocket was also replaced at the same time. And there's like no wear on it. Like, it's still a brand new sprocket. And that sprocket was connected to this sprocket. This sprocket did not fare so well. Granted, that had the chain guide which held it on the top of the sprocket, and this had that, but I've never seen a steel sprocket bust off like that. I've busted aluminum sprockets, not steel. It's crazy. So there's actually a company that makes these jack shaft sprockets out in Tennessee that I'm gonna try to get a hold of today. Actually, today's Monday, so I'm gonna try to get a hold of them today when you guys are seeing this, and hopefully we can get one that's made out of really strong steel. That's what they're claiming, because I can't be doing this all the time. I'm gonna have to get some really good bearings, so I don't know. So that's where we're at with the big wheel kit. It lasted 2 days. Thank you so much for your support and liking the videos and sharing them, because that's what makes it so I can afford to work on this bike, because it's costing me a lot of money. So thank you so much for your support. Have a nice day, and God bless.